help if I could actively see chat. And good. There we go. So my main objective is I'm trying to create if it actively pick up my voice. It wouldn't. No? Okay, it is picking up my voice. Okay. Had the wrong tab open. Well, it's kind of annoying that I can't just use the top of my screen anymore, but at least it's pretty specific and I can work with that. Let's get everything set back up. I do want to prevent the clipping from happening, so I'm going to no, that's not what I wanted. Probably should have just gone with face select rather than grabbing each and every single one of the faces and moving it that way. Okay, it's good up there, nothing down here. We're good to go. The only issue is that by doing this, I am actually hindering myself from seeing the model that I need with a reference. Okay. So he's actually missing a good portion of this tooth. It's actually just this side here. Actually, I can just delete this here. I should really wait until after I have most of the like the modeling and stuff like that done, but I'm liking how this is looking at the moment. The Z grading the Z fighting I'm not appreciating, but that'll come in due time. Actually, I'm going to mode select this, edit mode. I do want to scale this down some. How is that not? Nice. I'll definitely try to tune in when I can. I am freehanding this model, so I have a reference on the other screen, and I'm just kind of bouncing back and forth. Unfortunately, I had all the teeth and stuff like that set up originally, and I just lost it. Every single ounce of detail that I put in past this point, I had lost it. What I'm doing to save time, I'm just going to copy and paste a bunch of different teeth in. I'm going to do the weathering work on the jaw and the skull, and then I'm going to just work on the torso after I join everything together. Unless there's something that someone needs to tell me, because last time I tried to do this, I lost all of the progress because I joined them all together and then I just lost it. As soon as I joined them, I didn't parent. I joined. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Edit mode. So this is good. Shift, not Shift S. Shift A. Cube. Scale that down. Move that forward. I want to get this down. I feel like I want to. I'm just going to get everything lined up, and then I can do the edits in a second. That to here, that forward. I feel like for this one I want to cant it some. That way I at least get some more distinction here. Scale this down a bit more. kind of want to have some of the teeth like angled out and in just to get more of like a grotesque. An unsettling. Yeah, something like that. I do want to lower this one just a tad bit more though. Thinking if I was to go over and lower this and then make this more of like, you can see like the root of the tooth or whatever, just barely using this one. Let's actually duplicate this, lower it down like so, scale up on the z-axis, lower it down. So, I actually kind of like this. Yeah, I feel like for this model, I'm going to actually just do this here for this model. I feel like this is going to be... Actually, let's scale this down a bit. You know what? I'm actually going to do it now, I think. Okay, and apply for the head. I'm going to apply the mirror effect. Going to edit mode, and this is where I'm going to re-edit the eye socket because I did this before. I'm happy I get to redo it again. So I'm going to Alt Shift. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, and circle. It's actually pretty spot on. And then I want to take these vertices. And then I'm going to bring them further out and then just further down. I feel like up some's probably going to be a better idea. And then take these. Okay, and then kind of want to make it look like it's make the eye look more like it's kind of like it's squinting, but not quite. So I want to rotate it some, lower it this. I actually like how this looks. This is not that bad. Okay, so time for the difficult part. So I want to see if I can get these two. So if I do Control J, and then do the modifier in difference, and now I'm going to get a cylinder. the amount of vertices to this, and then scale this down. Scale it up on the Z. Move it over here. Move up Z. I want to take a decent chunk out of the okay, edit mode. I'm going to take this half. I want to carry this to the back. Object mode. There we go. I don't want as much of a gap on the bottom though. Okay, so let's do edit mode one more time. Cylinder. Select. I do want some damage to the inside of the jaw though. I just don't want it to be too great. Something more like this. Just what I'm looking for. So wireframe. Let's take this portion and scale down some. Bring that in. Yeah, let's see. Solid. Select you. Let's apply. You. Let's hide. There we go. Now we're back in business. Okay. So now I want to start getting the details in for the teeth. Oh, wait. 1 second. Subdivide, and I want to grab these, go some. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Now for this one, I'm thinking just delete the vertices here. Maybe rotate it some. I'm thinking on this side we can definitely deform. Now I know this is a very rudimentary design, but I'm liking what I'm going. Hey Kinley, thank you for joining the stream. Sorry, I got a secondary screen so I can watch chat, and then the first thing I do outside of gaming streams is do something that requires me to use my second screen for a reference. Go figure. Okay, so I should have it sorted now, so I can see chat. Okay, and then I I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna subdivide, and then I'm just going to just slightly round out each of the corners. Not drastically, but, well, some cases drastically, but some cases just a little. Just to get more variation. Then I want to bring this. No, bring that back just a bit. Okay. I'm sorry if the delay is just that much. You know, I'm just going to stick with this subdivision. I'm going to move this way and this. I don't want the middle. I want this one. No, whoa. Excuse me. Kinley, are you still watching? Is there... Okay, and then... I forgot I could just tab. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna grab... Okay. I'm actually really liking this. What I want to do for that this back one though, is Okay, so if I do this and then do Control J, should be able to control. Actually, if I go into edit mode, this should allow me to. Yep. And then select this, Control L. There you go. Should probably add a bit more detail work to this one. But why does subdividing? Does it subdivide everything? That is so weird. Actually really like how that turned out. So I'm gonna mess around with these real quick. Should I give it more? Nope. Control O. Forward some. Yep. Okay. Now I do want to find. Let's do. Shift A. Do cube. Rotate it. And let's do this and scale this down. Probably a bit further. Probably a bit further. Bring this forward. Up. Here. Okay, cube and hide that, and let's. Nice. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into edit mode again, select the cube. I'm just going to delete the face. Now when I go into this, Boolean, there we go. So I do want to one more time go into edit mode, and I just want to bring these back a bit more. Scale it down a bit. Now if we go back into edit mode and add the cube and apply it, hide the cube. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so now to do the simpler yet more difficult part, which I probably should have started doing when I initiated this, would be to actively have been doing the body and the head as one mesh. Is the poly count going to be crazy? Most likely, yes. I'm probably going to hate myself for doing it like that, but we're going to go with it anyway. Just because I'm going to be learning how to... I'm going to be learning how to figure out a bunch of different stuff, but this is... Actually, I'm going to leave it for now. Probably going to get some help trying to figure out what I want to do for rigging, or not rigging, for modeling the torso, more specifically how to rig or get secondary layers of like meshes and stuff like that together for like clothing, if I want to do it as individual layers, and then build up around the base torso if I want to do if I want to make an active like rib cage and actively try to make a skeleton and then work off that, or if I want to just work the other way around. Actually, before I go, I'm going to add the details on the skull, which I feel like are going to make a world of difference when it comes to detailing. Like this, I wanted to leave vague and empty, but for the details on the skull here, I want to add more depth to it. So I'm going to Shift A, let's go with a cube, scale it down, bring it up. Now for this one, scale it on the y-axis, scale it on the x. It's not too bad. And then don't want it to be too harsh an angle. Okay, and then over some, it's not as harsh an angle. Okay. Now here we go. So I'm going to remove the okay, and then 1, 3, 4. That. That all I wanted to do. Like it. Okay, and another Boolean modifier. Actually, let's not just yet. I want to select this, move this back, move this up. I definitely want to move this forward, this down. Okay, now go into this one. Okay. So why is this? So if I was to do this and then Cubo 1, hide Cubo. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Apply that because I don't want to. Shift A. No. Shift A. Cube. Scale down. I want to do this one a little thinner and scale up as need be. Start off here. Up. Turn it around this way. Okay, let's go into here, do this. Drop it down some. Drop it. So to bring it. Up. Well, that's a mistake I'm gonna regret in a few seconds, aren't I? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to disconnect this. Okay then. And it's not going to let me to undo it any further. Great. Could just. You know what? Why not? Why not? Let's see how it looks. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this, and for Q02, I would delete it. I'm going to leave it as this for now. I feel like if I'm going to spend any more time on this, I'm going to end up breaking it at the moment. I've made some good progress, so I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will catch you all on the next one. May or may not continue streaming